Well, then what are you waiting for? Why haven't you asked her to marry you?
Did you mean what you just said? About me being special to you?
Of course I did. As a friend. But not...
Yes, go on, but not what?
Oh, man. I didn't really make a mess out of this.
But not what? What were you going to say?
You are special to me, Stacy. But I'm not in love with you.
Oh, well, whoever said I wanted you to be? I never said you were.
I know what you're thinking. And I owe you an apology. I never thought that you would take our friendship as anything more than just that, our friendship. Somehow, you got the idea that I wanted something more serious.
Well, that's not true. I don't know where you ever got such an idea.
Something that Gil told me.
Gil Prescott? What does he know about it?
Something that he heard from Peter Davidson.
Russ, I have not had a real conversation with Peter Davidson in I don't know how long. And I certainly never said anything to him about our relationship, yours and mine.
But you did talk to his mother.
Terry.
Look, the only reason that Gil told me was because he was concerned for you.
Just exactly what did he say? What did Peter tell Gil?
He told him about a poem that you had written about me.
Poem?
And about your feelings towards me. How he had thought that you were falling in love with me.
I cannot believe this. Terry Davidson had no right to interpret our conversation that way, or to repeat it to anyone else.
Hey, there's no reason to be embarrassed over this. Are you kidding me? I am flattered. I'm absolutely floored that you would even think that
Russ,
about me.
I would like to go home, please.
Stacy, wait a minute. Now, come on.
I want to go home now. You can take me, or I can call a cab.
In honor of a very special occasion, Ben, a toast to a long and happy association between you and the Bedford Institute. Well, that's good to have you on board, old buddy.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Well, that goes double for me. You know, you made a wise decision, and I promise that you won't regret it.
No, I'm sure I won't.
Neither will you, Laurie. But you have just as much cause to be celebrating as Ben does. From now on, it's a good life for both of you. Your dilemma's over. A new career for Ben, without relocating for you. Excuse me, there's someone I need to speak to. I'll be right back.
Sure. Take your time. You're not being very polite. You could at least be a little enthusiastic about this.
Ben, I thought we agreed that you weren't going to give Brian an answer until you thought about this for a few days.
You know the kind of places I've applied to up till now. None of them can begin to offer the salary that Brian's talking about.
Is that all you're considering in this now? Money?
No, of course not. I'm considering the fact that we'll be staying right here in Kingsley. I thought that was very important to you. Now, am I wrong?
That's not the point.
Laurie, I have been offered a top-notch position with a fine institution doing exactly what I've been trained to do in the kind of job I was hoping for. They're paying me 3 times more than what I'm making now, and we're staying right here in Kingsley. Now, what more do you want?
You promised to do something and you didn't do it.
There's a time to pray and there's a time to act. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Brian's offer solves all of our problems. Why can't you see that?
Look, I'm sorry, Dave. I know it's none of my business.
No, that's all right, Alex, and, well, I can't really give you an answer. All I can say is that I've been praying about it.
Okay, that sounds good enough to me. I thought maybe you just hadn't worked up your courage to ask her yet.
No, it isn't that. But, you know, I want to thank you for bringing it up, Alex. You made me realize that maybe I'm being unfair to Terry.
Terry? Hey, what about the rest of your friends? Now, look, fella, you got to put us out of our misery. The suspense is killing us.
Bradley, did you get a statement from the waitress?
Yes, sir, and from several other witnesses. They all agree the attack was unprovoked and that Davidson made no attempt whatsoever to fight back.
Is that true, Mr. Sumner? He didn't try to hit you? Defend himself?
No, he didn't.
Well, do you have anything to add to Officer Bradley's statement? Anything you'd like to say?
I'd like to make a phone call, if that's all right with you.
Well, yes, that's your right, Officer Bradley. Why don't you escort Mr. Sumner downstairs to make his phone call?
Yes, sir. Follow me.
Peter, I just have a couple of papers I'd like you to sign, and then you're free to
Hold
go.
it down. What kind of paper?
Well, I assume you want to press charges. Don't you?